The Cape's Big Wake Up, 6 to 9 a.m.
All right, hot breakfast on a Monday morning, the world's tourism has been turned upside down. This time of the year, we'd be planning in a massive way for an influx of tourists. I thought I'd reach out this morning to the CEO of Cape Town Tourism, just to see from a destination point how things are going. If you're live on our social media, we are on Facebook and YouTube live, and we're just looking at some incredible visuals of what we offer as a tourism destination. But my word, are things in a perilous state. Inver Dumini is the CEO of Cape Town Tourism. Morning to you, sir.
Morning, Aiden.
Let me pick that up with Inver. Sorry, Inver, you were saying good morning.
Morning, Aiden.
There we are. Sorry, the cockroaches seem to have taken over my computer there also. So a year ago, you and I were chatting about tourism, and now it seems as if we're going to have to almost write off our summer season. Little did we know at that point, we'd almost be in a similar position a year down the drag. We're looking at the upcoming summer season. It's not looking good. We don't have that influx of foreign tourists that is so vital to our economy. The UK is still a closed market to us going, but more importantly, massive disincentives for their travelers coming to our shores. How are things looking at your end, though?
Well, Aiden, yeah, I think things are looking a lot better than the last time we spoke. Firstly, it's World Tourism Day, so happy World Tourism Day to everyone. Yeah, let's celebrate a little bit. But I think for us, where we find ourselves as tourism is slightly better than the last time we spoke. I think the last time we spoke, we were going into level 4. School holidays were kind of placed, were moved earlier. We were all getting excited. And then, of course, we went into lockdown level 4, and then everything came to a grounding halt. And like you said, the tourism industry has been suffering for almost 2 years now under these lockdowns, etc., etc. But I think where we find ourselves, and if you just reflect on this weekend that has passed, we've seen an influx of tourists into Cape Town. Even though it is domestic, I think we are thankful for the locals coming to support the industry. But I also think things that have changed since the last time we spoke is that the US has taken us off their red list. So you can travel to the US, and US citizens can start traveling to South Africa and Cape Town. Germany themselves have taken us off their travel advisories. And so, again, we begin to see some German tourists coming through. And as it indicated, we're just trying to get the UK to be that kid that wants to play with everybody and not be the one that holds the ball and says, okay, I'm going to go home now because my mom is calling, and now the game must come to an end. So for us, it's all about making sure that, we prepare ourselves and we are ready for international tourism. And there are at least some bits of hope for us for this upcoming summer season.
Yeah, and vaccinations. I mean, the state of vaccination or the lack of take up of vaccination. Government really concerned, and understandably so. Very, very high levels of apathy when it comes to wanting to be vaccinated. You'll find many markets in the world have actively gotten their people vaccinated in an attempt to open up the borders and to get the wheels of the economy turning. It's got to be concerning to people like yourself that we've got such perilously low levels of compliance.
Yes, Aiden. I think yes and no. I think if we look at it, about 30% of our population has been double jabbed, so at least that's improving. The single jabs, etc., that's happening. But I do think there's a lot of misinformation, a lot of apathy, because, again, fake news has kind of taken over, and everybody today is a Google doctor who understands, people are going to get 5G and, we're going to get all sorts of sicknesses from the vaccine. And I think the hesitancy is about the misinformation. So what we are doing as Cape Town Tourism is we're partnering with the likes of Vodacom, City Sighting, and other couple of other businesses to try and incentivize, use the carrot instead of the stick approach to incentivize locals to take up the vaccine. And a good example, the partnership with Vodacom is amazing. They came on board in a big way by saying, look here, guys, we understand the cause. This is about a bigger picture for society. And as a corporate citizen, what we're going to do is to partner with you guys on International Tourism Day. And what they're going to be doing is that they're giving away 1 gig of data and 60-minute voice calls to those who, go and get vaccinated and use the socials to either tweet or tag Vodacom and Love Cape Town in it. And there you get free data, because we know data for the youth these days is like gold.
For
So,
sure.
they'll do anything for data. So we thought, well, why not do that and try and get people to get out and get vaccinated?
All right, that makes a hell of a lot of sense. And then from a seasonality point of view, I mean, we're missing big events. So we've just been crowned Sevens World Champs. It's gut wrenching to think that the World Champs aren't going to be playing at Cape Town Stadium in a tournament in the second week of December. We're losing events. We're switching on some. We've got cycle tour. We've got Cape Town Marathon, the Sanlam Cape Town Marathon happening. So also coupled with tourism is eventing, and we need to be starting to switch on that side of things also.
Yeah, and I think the fact that we've gone to level 2, the vaccination rollout is working. We can start seeing the positives of all of these, changes. And I think the sooner we can get ourselves vaccinated and get it up to an acceptable level, we'll probably go into a level 1, and then the stadiums will be opened. So I think if we are really sports lovers and we want to get out there and participate in health activities, get ourselves vaccinated as soon as possible so we can get into those stadiums and we can start having again a bit of gees and bring Cape Town to life again, because I think we all miss it. And again, if you look at this weekend pass, I mean, hotels were full, restaurants were full. Even went past the Strawberry Farm the other day, and it was packed after months and months of just emptiness. So I think, again, we know what the positives are. All it takes is a little bit of initiative. Get off your couch and go and get vaccinated.
Love it. All right, Enver, to you and your colleagues, we and everybody linked to tourism in Cape Town and the region, we trust you're going to have an absolutely awesome day. I'm glad you're finding issues and causes around which to celebrate, as opposed to say, we're down in the dumps and we see no way out of it. That kind of positivity stands us in damn good stead. So you go out there, knock them dead, sir.
Thank you, my friend.
There we go. The Kokerotte must just stay the hell away. We need the tourists now. That's the thing. Enver Dumini, the CEO of Cape Town Tourism, speaking to us this morning right here on Hot Breakfast. Jill's in with the spot.
Dear you, waiting to explore our beautiful city will be worth it. Until then, we will maintain our long-distance relationship with you. We are waiting for you to experience our natural beauty and our friendliest locals. And to share our greatest adventures with you. Distance means so little when a city means so much. And when the time is right, we will still be right here because we are worth waiting for.